we have to treat it first. We drink tea first, then we look for tea. But the solution, permanent solution for east-west road is the use of concrete and to raise it above the floodplain. If you look at what we are doing in Eleme to Ne, the road going to port, housing a lot of industries and activities, we are using concrete to do that 15 kilometers of route. Douala is that's 30 kilometers, and so this is the solution to a lot of road pavement.
So our very own Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, aka the God of Concrete Roads, has once again spoken about his love for concrete roads. This time, he's insisting that using concrete instead of asphalt on the east-west road is the best way to stop the road from collapsing every now and then. So it was on an inspection at Umahi community in Delta State. David Umahi explained that his ministry is now using concrete to raise the road pavement above flood-prone areas, especially on the stretch between Delta and Ahoda in Rivers State. He boldly assured that when completed, these concrete roads will last between 50 to 100 years, unlike asphalt roads that barely last 10 years or less.
We've isolated the areas within the floodplain. We have to treat it first. We drink tea first, then we look for tea. But the solution, permanent solution for east-west road is the use of concrete and to raise it above the floodplain. If you look at what we are doing in Eleme to Ne, the road going to port, housing a lot of industries and activities, we are using concrete to do that 15 kilometers of route. Douala is that's 30 kilometers, and so this is the solution to a lot of road pavement.
Now that this side of the road has been raised up, we are requesting that this other the spur going to my community should be raised, a culvert put in there to release water and then improve the market which it has affected.
The minister also assesses progress at the Weru section and Warri-Sapele Road, originally planned for asphalt construction under the NNPCL tax credit scheme, before concluding his tour at the dualization project of the Sapele-Agbo-Ewu Road. He then provides an update on the ongoing Calabar Coastal Highway, highlighting federal government's plan to procure sections that will enable the project cut across several states.
We have not procured the Delta State section of Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, but we will definitely do that. But we have procured 47.47 Section 1, and that is in Lagos State, and work is ongoing, and by May we'll be able to commission about 30 kilometers of that route. And Section 2, we have procured about 55 kilometers, and stopping at the Ogun boundary, Lagos-Ogun boundary. The work is ongoing, and by May we should have been able to have completed 10 kilometer complete pavements. We have a lot of bridges on that section. It's ongoing.
He is optimistic that these projects, once completed, will improve road conditions and facilitate smoother movement for commuters.
According to him, asphalt and rainfall are enemies. The moment underground water touches the base of an asphalt road, boom, it starts failing. But concrete, it can withstand heavy rains, flooding, and even heavy-duty trucks for decades. Sounds good, right? But hold on, here is where it all begins. If you remember, David Umahi went all in on concrete roads when he was the governor of Ebonyi State. Because as it stands now, people are not buying David Umahi's concrete road talk at all. Instead of asphalt, he built almost all the major roads in Ebonyi State with 100% concrete. I mean, this is what brought Ebonyi State to the limelight in the first place. At the time, he swore that these roads would last over 20 to 50 years. But fast forward to today, many of these roads are already in terrible condition. Taking a good look at these pictures, these videos will testify to what I'm saying. People are not happy at all. Social media is on fire with angry Ebonyans calling him out. Many are even saying the Ebonyi concrete roads have started cracking, developing potholes, and even becoming a nightmare to drive on. Some areas have completely failed, and now people are wondering, if Umahi's concrete roads in Ebonyi State didn't last even up to 3 years, Why should we trust him on the East-West road in Delta State? Mind you, these already bad roads were not even so much of a busy road in Ebonyi State. They were just normal roads that people commute on. You know how Ebonyi roads are. To the big question, what really went wrong with Ebonyi's concrete roads? So why are these supposedly long-lasting concrete roads already in bad shape? Here are some possible reasons. Probably poor execution and substandard materials. Some people believe the contractors cut corners using low quality cement and materials to maximize profits.
Worried by the quality of work currently going on the Eleme axis of the East-West Road, the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, ordered the immediate suspension of work on the road, citing the use of substandard materials by the contractor, particularly the quality of sand used for the piling, which he said was not the specification given.
We paid 33 billion on this job since September. Nothing reasonable has been done on the job. And then we are here under our nose. This thing. I was here 2 weeks and I did the same thing, and they continue to feed this thing with, useless laterite. If it's even laterite, it's a different ball game. But this is clear. And by right, it's not supposed to be on the job. Only current registered engineers.
If you build a road with weak concrete, it won't last long, definitely. Some also said maybe it's as a result of no proper drainage. Concrete may handle rain better than asphalt, but water still needs somewhere to go. Many of the roads in Ebonyi lack proper drainage, so water gets trapped, weakens the road structure, and cracks start forming. There is also poor maintenance culture. Let's be real, Nigeria has a big problem with road maintenance. Even the strongest roads need regular upkeep. If cracks appear and they are not fixed immediately, they get bigger and destroy the road over time. Heavy trucks and overloading. Sometimes concrete is, we all know concrete is strong, but not indestructible. If roads are constantly overloaded with heavy-duty trucks, they will wear out faster than expected. Many Ebonyans say the excess weight of trailers and construction vehicles have contributed to the cracks in Umahi's concrete roads, which I doubt might be true because some of these roads hardly experience the weight of trailers and even construction vehicles. Honestly, concrete roads are still a better option than asphalt in many ways. They last longer, they require less frequent repairs, and can handle flooding better. But here's the truth, it's not just about using concrete, it's about doing it right. If the right materials, the right design, drainage systems, and maintenance plans are not in place, even the strongest concrete road will fail faster than expected. David Umahi may have good intentions, but people have every right to question his new road project based on what happened in Ebonyi State. Until we see real improvement and better execution, the doubts will remain. So what do you think? Are you in support of concrete roads, or do you think asphalt is still the better option? Do you believe Umahi's claim that the East-West road will last 50 to 100 years? Or is it just another political talk? Drop your thoughts in the comments.